Yo, what's good with your boys, man? My name is Damien, also known as QB. How's everyone going today? If you guys didn't know by now, I'm actually doing a hard 50, so 50 days straight of streaming, uploading videos, uploading TikToks. As soon as this video comes out, if anyone gets a live notification and watches it straight away, I will be live on Twitch after I post this video. I appreciate all the love and support like always, but let's get straight into today's video. The Cleveland Cavaliers are shocking everyone so far this season. It's not just a typical better than average start, they are flying out of the gates and they proved it in this game right here. Beating the best team in the Western Conference, and to this day, the Cleveland Cavaliers still haven't lost against a Western Conference team. They're the only team in the entire NBA, well just Western Conference I guess, to be undefeated against Western Conference teams so far this season. And you talk about basketball being a team sport, well this team right here is a definition of that. There's no really major standout player so far this season. Donovan Mitchell is having a good year, but he's always putting up these type of numbers. It's just the whole team's coming together and playing beautifully. The team stats for this Cleveland Cavaliers squad is just absolutely unreal, but first of all, I want to go through some of their main contributing pieces so far, and what has led to this league best 33-4 start. Are you serious? Sitting at a 12-game winning streak and just recently ending the biggest winning streak in the NBA and the Oklahoma City Thunder's 15-game winning streak. They are 7 games clear of the Boston Celtics at the moment. That is just unreal. Obviously, we're going to start with the best player on the team. I guess you could argue it with Garland, but for me, it's Donovan Mitchell. He's averaging 23 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shooting just above 40% from the three-point line at 41%, and shooting it inside the arc 44%. So on paper so far, he's definitely having his best official season on high scoring. So Donovan Mitchell's kind of just sort of entering his prime right now, and it's just really good to see that he's able to obtain these numbers. And there's been games where he's had bad games, like not even touched double figures, and there's been other guys step up. So Donovan Mitchell has had a great start to the season so far. And we can't forget about his partner in crime in Darius Garland, who's averaging 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. Or should I say 6 assists, my bad, just shy of 7 assists a game. And for me personally, from what I see, you think he'd average a lot more assists, but this team is so team oriented that you don't need one guy to be orchestrating the ball 24/7, throwing oops, dumb in the corner. This whole team just looks very well in the sync, and I hope this is the year they can finally put together a nice little run. But Darius Garland has been absolutely unreal for the Cleveland Cavaliers, especially the last couple of games. He hit a dagger 3 in the last game and obviously sealing it with that layup against OKC. That was just a beautiful game. We have a lot of players who are doing a lot for this team, so let's move it on with Evan Mobley. The young power forward down below has just kept continuing to blossom into a great player offensively and defensively. He's always had the defensive, mindset, but I see his offensive bag just come into play season after season, progressing better and better. It's just a true blessing to see. So far in the 2024-25 NBA season, Evan Mobley is averaging 19 points a game, which is yes a career high on 8 rebounds and just shy of 3 assists a game as well. So he's even contributing to all the assists and averaging 1.5 blocks a game as well. So his defense is still there, and he's also growing his offensive bag. Man, I don't know what this kid's ceiling looks like, but hopefully it's high. Shooting a solid just below 60% from inside the arc and just under 40% from outside the arc. And obviously he's been shooting a lot more threes because his offensive bag just keeps growing. He only averages just under 3 shots outside of the arc per game, but it's still that good that he's attempting that many threes. Obviously he's been working on it. His jump shot is transparent out to the 3-point line, so it's just good to see. And he's top 30 in the entire league in true shooting percentage as well, 65.8. And obviously you have the corner piece, probably the biggest corner piece to this team in Jared Allen. This man is probably one of the most consistent players in the entire league, averaging 19 points a game, a career high so far, on 10 rebounds and just under 2 assists per game. And him also being 7th in the entire league in true shooting percentage, 71.2 per game, and shooting 70% regular field goal. He hasn't shot a single free entire season because he knows his limitations, and 70% is crazy. That is 6th in the entire association. And one of the best pickups has to be Ty Jerome. This man was sitting at the end of Golden State Warriors bench, and the Cavaliers saw potential in him, signed him to a minimum deal, and he has been going crazy so far this season. He's had games where he's had 20 and 30, but so far, along this course of the season, he's averaging just under 11 points per game. This is someone that was catching DMPs, getting 2 rebounds and 3 assists as well. He's not your really rebounding point guard or I guess, passer. He's literally out there just to shoot that thing, and he's shooting it on pretty decent efficiency. Shooting 42% from the 3-point line and just under 50% inside the arc. So his shot choice looks a lot better than most of the other guards that you see in this league, or should I even say backup point guards. He's contributing in this team in a big way, stepping up, kind of filling that Max Strus role before he came back, and even when he's back, it's just working together beautifully. And then another guy coming off your bench who's doing an absolutely great job this season, Caris LeVert, just under 12 points a game. You love to see it. Then you have Jordan Yang as well, also averaging 8 points, and Max Strus is coming back from injury recently. He's putting up 8 points a game, slowly trying to get back into that role that he's used to being in. But man, a big question for you guys, for Cleveland Cavaliers fans, NBA fans, basketball fans, anyone who wants to comment. Is this team championship ready? Are they ready to put together a nice little run to the finals? And honestly, if they can play this well in a 7-game series, I don't see a reason why they couldn't make it to a finals. Or at worst, if they have to run into the Celtics, that's the only if or the asterisk I have at the moment. But the Eastern Conference, well, both conferences, they're just so tight at the moment. Like the Western Conference, I think the odds for OKC to make it out are like 20-something%. Everyone else is chilling at like 1%, between 1 and 7%, which is absolutely crazy to think about. But obviously the East is just as stacked. The NBA is more competitive than what it has been in a very long time. Obviously, you got the Cavs doing their thing, you got Boston Celtics, you got the New York Knicks, you got the Milwaukee Bucks creeping up. You can't forget about the Orlando Magic, Paulo Banchero just coming back, and Franz Wagner still got to come back as well, and they've still been holding it down without those guys in the lineup. Now, another question is, when does this win streak end? They're versing the Pacers today. Well, for me, it's tomorrow, but for you, it's today, so either either. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tyrese Haliburton comes out and give him a 20-20 game, you know what I'm saying? 20 assist type shit. But we'll have to see what happens. This Cleveland Cavaliers team has just been orchestrated so beautifully, and the way they're playing basketball is just so good to watch. This is the best this young core has ever been. It felt like they took a massive step back last year, but ever since Kenny Atkinson has come in, you've seen nothing but improvement from every single guy around him. He's brought out the best in every single player. And if he can continue to do that, and the players keep doing what they're doing throughout the course of the regular season, I don't see why they couldn't finish the first seed. They're already up 7 games on the Boston Celtics. And this isn't a team I've seen going on more than probably a 2 or 3 game losing streak, because, you know, shit happens. But man, this has been one hell of a video. I love talking about the Cavaliers. I'm obviously a big fan of all teams around the NBA, no matter what they're doing, and just what this team is doing is beautiful. Let me guys know down below what you guys think. Is this team a championship contender? Do you guys seriously see them going for around the NBA Finals, running through the Celtics, running through the New York Knicks, running through the Milwaukee Bucks, running through anyone that comes in their way? I'm guessing you guys going to drop your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. This has been your boy QB. This is day 4 or 5, or hard 50. I got to put it down in the description. I appreciate all love and support, and I'll see y'all very, very soon.